Well, that's the thing. Like, she thought we were being bad for her, so she sent it up. But right at that moment, just before she gets shot the second time, like that feel of like, man, we have to kill this thing. And then she looks at it as if to say, you killed it. It's like, well, you sent it to, like, you set it upon us. What were we supposed to do? Just stand there and die? I'd have to reload the game and kill it anyway. But I one-shot it. Took a lot of potions, though. Took a lot of potions.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
At this old man's request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely, to accomplish your rituals or heal the area. And the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the oakerberry trees, they would have survived.
What does that mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died after eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous Dawson tats.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the ochre berries...
We know that you are responsible for this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. By killing these men, you have brought upon us their wrath. And it is only natural that they should ask for justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoixe to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement. The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help.
Yeah,
from
Dunkus
my
is nice.
people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing.
Oh, we know that
Perhaps
line.
because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise.
Alright, that's fair.
This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters.
No, we
And
punish
all
them,
our
not
quarrels
you.
will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
No.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Qua alum seg. Yeah, I like Dunkus. What's wrong with you?
Bird here to man.
Oh, Ulan's a jerk, yeah. The other one that was okay was the angry one that Ulan betrayed. Which is a shame, because... Siora's sister? Yeah, no, the other one? What's the other chick? Deirdre and... Darren? Darren? It's Darren, yeah. My best friend's name is Darren. It's spelt slightly differently. But when I saw that, yeah, I thought, oh, Darren's in the game. And then it turns out it's Darren and it's a female. And I'm like, oh, well, it's not him, but, you know. Oh, the logging is through the cave. Okay. Oh, sorry, the mining is through the logging. Yeah, they've really butchered this place. Lure? Yeah, Lure was alright. Nothing special. Dude, I saw you. You got hit square on the side. I've been getting better at getting the turkeys too. I mean, not good, but better. Maka. Lactors don't starve. I got a ring upgrade as well. It's unfortunately though it only gives me 2 lots of like the power shot, but it does so much more damage. Alright fellas, time to pack it in.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Actually, no one should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employer, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required. Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Quest update? I mean, it says I did it. Come back at night when they're sleeping?
Those guys must have no respect for the lives of their men to start mining again.
These Renagse must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
Spy on it.
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
Yeah, it does so much more damage. It was like, I think it was like 80 damage more.
They broke the stone and started digging under the mountain again.
I like how it says you've discovered abandoned mine. No, it's not abandoned. It should be called reopen mine.
They use captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sieur de Courcillon. I hope that our nation is not involved in this business.
Why are our guys such jerks? Sir de Cassillon. Ooh, Tomb Raider tomorrow. How's Selma today, Adam Sims? Fat. You're working on that though, right?
Sir de Corsilion.
Decidez, my young student. What can I do for you?
Alright, let's have a look then.
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons, but someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government.
Of course.
He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
He's using slaves.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods, but we must determine the best way to attack him.
With the sword.
You should start by finding the deed to his property in the archives. Don't worry. We'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Probably not.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion.
What? I'm not allowed to stab him? Just because I'm a magic user doesn't mean I can't tell Kurt not to stab him with a... Oh, Kurt's got a mace. He's using natives as slaves. Why can't I just kill him? Hey Jazzy, how you doing? How's your how you liking your goose costume? Honk. Just had dinner? What are you having for dinner tonight? Okay, property deed. This document is written in legal jargon. It is a property deed belonging to Master Maillard. It concerns some land situated in the Quenvar region, including an old mine. Document was signed by Madame de Morange. You'll need her to understand.
It seems as though you can't decipher the glyphs of your own people's document.
I get lost in all the legal jargon, but they have Lady Morange's seal on them. We should find her to understand exactly what they say.
Beef Wellington without the beef. So you had an empty pastry crust. Beef is there, it's just bad. Like bad. What did you do? What type of cut did you get? You can always slow cook it first a lot longer and then Wellington it up if you really want to. It's not quite the same, but it makes it edible.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
Okay, I need you to read another deed for me.
I need your advice once more. This time it's about the property deeds of a plot of land and of a mine acquired by a certain Maillard. Here are the deeds. I must admit that I understand very little of what's written, but your seal is on it.
Do not worry, this type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. Master Maillard is the owner of a plot of land located near Vigyigador. He can exploit the forest and plant anything he wants there, but it says here that he does not have the right to exploit the mine. It's even repeated in this other paragraph. Any attempt at mining on this land is forbidden.
And yet the mine which was located on this plot of land has been reopened, and is being exploited as we speak.
According to these documents, the mine has been closed for security reasons. This man's behavior is reckless. You should go see him. He's presently in New Serene. He usually spends time at the port when he comes. He has some warehouses there.
He's also been using slaves. We're going to kill him. Because jerkface. Yep. Kidnap some natives and is getting them to work on his mine, which is going to collapse, which is why he's not allowed to work on it. It's dangerous and reckless, and the slavery thing's just bad. It's just bad. We don't do that. Don't be a jerk. That's like the #1 rule of not being a jerk is don't be a jerk. Ooh. Wait, let's make sure we're all mounted up.
Master Maillard.
Who's asking?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the congregation.
Well, I'm flattered. What brings you here, Your Excellency?
This is my town.
I'm here to talk to you about the mine you have near Vigyigador. Are you aware that you have no right to operate it? Nor are you allowed to employ slaves there.
But what are you talking about? Surely this is a misunderstanding. Listen, I'm sure there is a way for us to get along. I'm an honest merchant. I've always paid all taxes, and the small bonuses needed. Please tell your cousin that I would be happy to send him the gift of his choice. Now, Your Excellency,
head on a platter.
If you will allow me, I have to get back to my activities.
No, I won't.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master. It's not a money problem. That mine is dangerous, and you endanger the congregation on this island by behaving this way with the natives.
Come on, don't be so serious, young man. I'm sure it's nothing that a small bonus can't fix. Goodbye, sir. Best wishes to your cousin.
No, you don't get to leave like this. What? Jerk. Cayente rude, Adam Sims. Cayente rude.
Come closer, good people.
I'm gonna go tell on him. Sir Leon, the big bad man was being big and bad, and he told me good day. I need you to punish him. Tell him he's a pooper head, and let me punch him in his fat head.
Sir de Corsillon.
De Sardet, my young student, what can I do for you?
I verified the contract with Lady Morange. The exploitation of the mine is illegal, as we expected, without even taking into account what he's doing to the natives. I then went to meet Master Maillard.
So, what did he have to say in his
Nothing.
defense?
He just tried to bribe me.
He turned a deaf ear and tried to bribe me.
Yeah, good on you.
Oh, some of these merchants are so rich that they forget basic decency. But it's high time we reminded him of who is in charge of the congregation on this island. Here, this is an eviction notice which dispossesses him of all his land for breaching his contract. For his crimes against the natives, he's banished from this island. I will make him aware of this decision, but you should go to the mine immediately. The prisoners must be freed as soon as possible, and the mine closed once more.
I'll take care of it.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Somewhat, but you didn't let me kick him in the head.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilio.
I really hope that Sir de Corsillion is too late, and that the merchant is back at his land when we get there, so we can evict him from evict his head from his shoulders, and then send his body back to the mainland. We need to hurry. We're just into overtime, but we've got overtime to spare. Just over 2 weeks till Star Wars. It's gonna be good.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
It's not private property anymore.
I don't need your authorization. I have here an eviction notice signed by the governor's ministers. The former owner, Mr. Maillard, has lost his rights due to a breach of contract.
Look, ultimately, we are not the ones who decide. We only obey the boss's orders.
In that case, where can I find him to notify him of his loss?
You'll find him around here somewhere, Your Excellency.
Excellent.
Ah, there he is. What does he think he's going to do? He's going to fight me. Oh, we're ready, boyo. We are ready.
Are you looking for trouble? You'd better be on your way.
Didn't Sir de Corsillion tell you? You're in a world of hurt, mate.
Master Maillard,
Cameraman.
I'm so glad to find you here. Here is a document from Sir de Corsillion on behalf of my cousin. Considering the fact that you have not respected the terms of your contract of ownership, you are hereby expelled. The methods you used against the islanders has also ensured your banishment from Tier-Fredi.
Impossible. By what right? Guards, this man threatens me.
To my health, and death to the others!
You've no magic yet. Drink across. These people were monsters. I wouldn't cry over them. Come now, let's go free my brothers, and we can tell Dunkas everything.
Jerks. You're free. You're free.
Go without fear. You are free. And know that we are sorry for what happened to you.
We must believe that not all Lugaid Blow are alike.
He is an un-Almanawi. That's why he understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you.
guards! They threaten me! Save me! Jerk. Jerkus McDurkus. Dunkus. I can never remember where Dunkus's house is. Oh, it's here. Dude, get some natural lighting in here, hey.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
Let's talk about the mine.
I was able to close the mine. The man who operated it was arrested and he will be banished.
Yes. Those you freed told
Oh, he wasn't arrested.
From now on, you are my Karants, my friend.
Yay.
You knew how to renew my trust in your clan. Just as trees grow back after being cut.
Thank you, Dunkus. I'm honored. Will you give us the old man now?
If you allow it, I would like to punish him myself. Enough blood has been spilled, and he will only call for more of it. Since he loved the forest to the point of killing for it, he will be sentenced to heal it. Every day he will replant what your men will cut down. Every day until the end of his life. Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
If I explain to Sir de Corsillon that the man was sentenced to forced labor, I suppose he will approve. Thank you, Dunkus.
He's going to be forced to do a job that he wants to do.
Is there anything else?
We'll let that one slide.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalam seg.
Qua awalam seg. Good enough. That seems like a really good spot to tidy it up for today. We'll continue the main story Wednesday, maybe? Cannot confirm. Why can't I save it here? Oh, but I want to save it here so I can do the looty stuff. Might have to do the looty stuff here. Yeah, I wanted to camp there and then do like the looting and things, because I want to sort out their gear and stuff.